looking at the architectural treasures of North Vernon, Indiana. I'm guessing this is some nice Indiana limestone over here on this house. This is very unique, an eyebrow dormer that is also an internal dormer, as they call these things. The cool little window off to the left there is something that it's pretty safe to say no builder would ever, or architect would ever be putting in a house today. Unusual though, right? And here is some kind of really cool stone, very, very old platform, having something to do with the train here, tracks. Nice. And the railroad splits there. Here's a nice little area, a little brick street running along the tracks. Let's see if we can check that out, shall we? Here's the other place. It's interesting as we walk, right? To see how the views change, the perspectives, the vantage points. Gives a whole different experience at each step of the way, right? Yes, here's the brick street. These are very original, beautiful. Look, very nice. It's always cool to see these old brick or stone paved streets, isn't it? Love it. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. Hey, that door is actually open. I think this thing might be still used as CSX office. Let's see if we can find out maybe. Here's an interesting little area, right? A little lot here between these cool buildings. This is in good shape, relatively speaking, this downtown. A lot of towns in America are in very, very bad and abandoned conditions, but this looks relatively very nice. I mean, most of the buildings are actually vacant, but they're all in good condition. Or just about all of them are in good condition, and they are of much architectural interest. Lovely. Kind of reminds me of that cool set from Mr. Rogers. You know, at the beginning where they show that little model town. What do you think? Let's get a look at a few of those nice details, shall we? I don't have my good camera here. Sorry, all I have is my phone. I usually try and get much more detailed and close-up, crystal clear shots, but this is what we have right now. Just my phone. Nice fountain. Nice little area. Jennings, 1916. Very hard to see with my phone. Sorry about that. Let's take a little walk, shall we? Nothing like being in a place and walking around. You could see all this on video and stuff, but, well, it does help to kind of take the video, but it's even better to be here. It really gives us an idea of what the place is like. That's a cool building, 1899, right? Again, you can't see it, I guess, but I can see it because I'm standing right here. There's a fine building. Sorry, I can't get those details, but they are exquisitely executed. It's an old bank building, burglar alarm, see? That must have been the finest, or one of the finest buildings in town, and still, probably still is. Italian Renaissance style, I would say. Well, there we go. Established 1854. That's when this place was established. North Vernon, Indiana. A few years before the Civil War. Interesting. Looks like this cool building is a Masonic lodge from 1899. A bunch of letters up there. SHTW, SSD. I got no idea. Does anyone know? Please let us know if you do. I'm guessing that high-ceilinged upper, apparently upper story was the meeting hall. See, on the third floor. Well, this is a little bit more lively over here on this block. Artistry in motion, tattoos, Pfeiffer jewelry. Like the signs, don't you? Here we have energy drinks. Awesome Coffee, established 2019. Well, that's not so great. They should try and shut those windows, shouldn't they? Yeah, that's not so good. I would say it's quite surprising that there's a business, Shepherd Commercial Personal Benefits Financial. Can't they shut those windows or say to the landlord, hey, shut these windows? That's not good for the building. And it's a great building. Hoosier Home Furnishing. That's a great building. Look at that beautiful stone building. Indiana limestone, apparently. Nice details over those arched windows, right? Miller's Tavern, fine food. Let's see what we have here, shall we? Marion's Fresh Food, it says. Nice. And it looks like we're starting to come to the end of the downtown. See, there's just some houses beginning up there. This building happens to be the City Hall, actually. Nice roof. Looks like clay tiles. I think those are from France, if I'm not mistaken. I think they're made in France. I saw the underside of a tile just like those one time, and it was stamped. It came from somewhere in France. The building is probably from around 1920. Let's see if we can find a cornerstone. You know what? You can't see it with my phone here, but it says Jennings County Public Library. So originally, obviously, this was the library. That's kind of surprising, but there is no date that I'm seeing anywhere on this building. If anyone knows, let us know in the comments, please, when this thing was built. Nice building. Again, I really wish I had my my camera to pick that up better. It's really quite something to be here in person looking at this thing. Well, that's a little touch of urbanism there. Nice sort of urban looking apartment here on the corner from maybe 1938. Maybe I'll have a better guess when we get to the other side. Nice the way these houses are set up on that hill, isn't it? This is lovely. It's so lush here, just like much of America is in the south, in the east. Very lush, especially now. It's only May, still early in the spring. How do you like that pink house? Looks so pleasant, doesn't it, from the outside? You think it's as nice on the inside? Hard to tell. Be nice to, nice if we could find out, wouldn't it be? Oh, there's a good one. College Street and Jennings. Jennings what? Street? I don't know. Beautiful. That is certainly very striking and unusual, don't you think? Is it original? A little hard to tell. I'm going to guess yes. Maybe it was altered a little, but cool, right? One way or another. Well, this is what we call an architectural confection, which means that, according to what I know, it's showcasing a lot of intricate design and craftsmanship. Some people might think it's a bit much. I think I would agree with those people, but cool anyway, right? And then we have this eye-popping thing, this tower right next door. Wow. That's got to be almost 6 stories tall, wouldn't you say? Wow, they'd never obviously, unfortunately, allow something to be built like that nowadays. They limit the height to 35 feet. This has got to be what? 60 feet easily or something like that? Forget about it. Unbelievable. Wow. And I'm sorry you can't see it that well again, but there are these beautiful mango-sized roof tiles on the roof. I don't know what happened to the roof on the tower there. Unfortunately, that's obviously not original. Check it out as we're walking around it a little bit. It's nice to be here so we can really understand the form of this thing pretty well by actually being here, right? And being able to walk around it. These things. It's cool the way that light is on up there in the that little room up there. It must be very little room. I dare say that might even be a blind tower with no access. How are we going to get into that tower? We'd have to crawl on our stomachs almost to get in there. You see? Look how low that is. That's only like 3 feet tall at most, where the tower meets the roof. Well, here's a rather stately home. Again, great roof, great slate roof. Sorry about the leaf blower there in the background. There's another great one. Check it out. Now, unfortunately, I'll bet you that this roof was slate too, and it's now it's just a regular modern asphalt roof. It takes so much away from the buildings, doesn't it? At least it has the built-in gutters, which are cool still, you see. As does this. The built-in or box gutters, they call them sometimes. Yeah, what the hell happened to architecture? This is just, it's so amazing. And it's just nothing like it was. Oh well. This is, forget about it. Look at that chimney. Let's look at that chimney. Forget about it, that curved top. And the finials on top there, you see. Ooh, there's my fat finger there. Big finger. See? This one too has the finials. Looks like some of them are partly broken off. We've got a whole sort of jungle or forest of little porch roofs going on here. This one here, that's not original. It's kind of too bad they put that on there, I think. What do you think? But still, mighty cool, right? Mighty cool. Mighty cool. Woo! Mighty cool. Wow, check this out. How spectacular is that? The chimney is incorporated in this amazing bump out over here. Now, unfortunately, I will say that they slathered both of these mansions, this one and this one, in vinyl siding. That's really too bad. That takes away a lot, but there's still a lot left. Nice detail, right? And we can notice that we have Indiana limestone, great foundations on both of these. Just to look at the cool balusters. When would we ever see this today? Never. Never in a zillion years. And it adds so much to the place, doesn't it? I think it does. What do you think? What do you all think? Wow. So, it's just magnificent, right? I will say that these houses were built, what, in let's say 1890. You had horses on this street. Now we have all these cars blasting by, and it takes away a lot, unfortunately. And it makes the location a lot less desirable. Oh, there's a goodie. There's a good one. Let's check that out a little bit more, shall we? Oh, this one is in rough shape. You see that? Look how that thing's getting ready to collapse. It looks like, hopefully, oh no. Yeah, anyone want to buy this and save it? Please, look at it. That's in rough shape. The windows all, glass is missing up there. Forget about it. But look what a great place this is. Please, somebody save this. Maybe I will. Probably not. But how do these smell? Absolutely great. But clear out the junk and it'll be awesome. Great little bump out on this room, right? Beautiful. Well, this house is in terrible shape, but how awesome is this? Let's get over there closer. There's one over there too. Let's take a closer look at these very unusual, amazing windows, shall we? This awesome thing is what we have here. And then this awesome thing, totally awesome thing, is what's over here. Forget about it, right? Just forget about it. This is just so unusual, and so forget about it. Look at this, look at this. It's so unique and different. Don't you think so? Look at this tower that has the stairs, and it's really tall, and then there's this amazing window. I'm going to see if I can get a better shot, and then we have this incredible recessed arch, as we could call it, in combination with that bump out, that bay window below it. Just forget about it. Why can't we do stuff like this anymore? I think we're tired. I think we got tired of doing it. My theory is that World War II was the big dividing line. I think so many cities and so much stuff got destroyed, and so many people got destroyed. I think we lost our will to do architecture like this after that. That is my theory. That has been my theory for a very long time. Let me know what you think about that. Very nice clapboard sided plinths. What do we call these things? Now, whatever they're called, I can't think of it right now. These little pedestals, I think, is what we would say they are. Nice, right? Okay, see you next time. Be well. Hey, I'm back for my 10th encore. Will this be the last one? I don't know. We'll see. I just want to show you people, if I could, this bad mistake that they made here. This abandoned store right across from that great house. They blew out this whole corner. What was here before? I got no idea. Does anyone know? Let us know. At any rate, there's this very bad for urbanism parking lot, and it's really bleak. Obviously, don't you agree? And shouldn't be here. Were there houses here? Probably, or some sort of stores. I don't know. A bomb got dropped on it. I don't know what happened. Something very drastic happened here, and it is not a good-looking area. Don't you think so? All right. And on that note, that's a wrap. Let's end it on a positive note. Let's hope they put in some nice, sleek style apartment buildings here someday and replace this bleak area and fix this place up a lot more than it is right now. We have another one. As I'm walking, trying to end this video, this very nice bungalow here from the 1920s, apparently, with these very unusual, something I never saw anything. Did you ever see these doodads like that? Just those little decorations, little ornamented bump outs there. They're like little miniature faux sort of balconies or something. They add a hell of a lot to this little place, don't they? That's old school, right? Old school all the way. Top shelf. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. This is Randolph's Rants. We talk about architecture and places of interest. And it rules if you made it through this video. This is by far the longest one I ever made. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Like, comment on, and share this video. And we will see you next time.